But I think for your average person listening, like the reason that so many folks are invested in having some type of alternative solution presented is because I think we've really seen, especially in a post-COVID era, where the trust towards these big pharmaceutical companies is at an all-time low. And I think it's rightfully deserved in many instances where, COVID, it was the COVID vaccine that ended up, did it save us from ourselves, or was it, something that ended up causing a lot more pain and suffering? And you see the behind the scenes stuff there from, not only on our government official side, the CDC, the NIH, the FDA, all basically like walking in lockstep during COVID, being like, of course, big pharma, you can do no wrong. Every CNN commercial before it starts is brought to you by Pfizer, right? Like that is what folks over the past 5 years have really been just inundated with time in and time out. So I think there is very much I don't want to say an allergic reaction, but just kind of this skepticism that's starting to drip more into like just outright not enjoying these big pharma companies. And then you couple that with, I forget that Netflix show, but it was with Amanda Seyfried that was making the whole Elizabeth Smart, that she did her whole pharma thing. I forget the use case for the drug is like something about it could, I think, see cancer in your blood. I forget, but
it was a testing product.
Yeah, that's right. But like that came out during COVID, right? So people are watching as they're being told that this vaccine is going to save their lives, and they're like, well, where have we heard that before, right? So I think across the board, this skepticism towards big pharma has really created a negative sentiment towards big pharma in general. And like, listen, I think there's a lot of folks more in like the Make America Healthy camp. They're more focused on, well, listen, these pharmaceuticals, they serve a role to help deal with issues after they become issues. Let's talk about making sure that things don't become issues at the onset, right? Let's talk about living healthy, eating right, having a cleaner environment. Like these things are all inputs into our output of health. And if we're not taking those in consideration, then yeah, we're going to have to rely more on the big pharma stuff. So then that goes into more of the skepticism and almost conspiracy mind around, well, if big pharma knows that they need to keep us, basically as loyal customers, that seems like an incentive to me. So does that check out, right? And that's where I think a lot of folks enter this conversation today.